Okay, let's go
Let
on.
me tell you something that's good about home growth over just going to somewhere and buying it. It's therapeutic when you grow it.
Okay, number 5.
Gardening is therapeutic. You love them plants while you growing them because you know they're going to take care of you later.
Yes.
You don't cut corners on their nutrients. You don't want to cut corners on their lighting. You want to make sure that they got everything they need and then some because you love your babies.
And when you express love for someone, then you channel that love in your body and the love heals you.
There you go. You ain't smoking a plant no more. You smoking love.
And you're not smoking love when you're smoking DDT.
Yeah, well, that DDT wiped out the bald eagle population. They had to go to Alaska to recover. Alaska and Canada.
Man.
I done survived a lot of bullshit. I've been smoking cannabis since 1973. All right. I was just getting started with cannabis right after the Raymond P. Schaefer report came out. That basically said everything I'm telling you now that I can prove in patented documents that the government done signed off on, that cannabis is the safest product you could ever use. And ain't nothing harmful about it. That's why Schaefer said that our homegrown is a homegrown. He said our home possession should be legal. If we want to gift it.
Who said that?
Raymond P. Schaefer. He was the chairman of the National Commission on Marijuana and Drug Abuse that was set up by Congress in 1970 as a part of that Comprehensive Drug Abuse Prevention and Control Act of 1970. We just call it the Controlled Substances Act. But that commission was established within that same act to go out and find out everything they could find out about cannabis, marijuana.
That needs to
report back to Congress and to the president so they can make legislative recommendations.
That needs to be in our Cannabis Education Act. So say his name one more time.
Raymond P. Schaefer. His background was he was a one-time governor of Pennsylvania. He was a one-time lieutenant governor of Pennsylvania. And he was a two-time attorney general of Pennsylvania. Richard Milhouse Nixon Tricky Dick gave him the position as chairman, believing Schaefer was going to toe the line like when Trump put his little cronies in place. They supposed to do whatever the fuck I tell them to do. Well, I even got recordings with the transcript of Richard Nixon meeting with Schaefer. You can hear it in their own word, where Nixon is trying to bribe Schaefer to give a bad report on marijuana.
Oh, I heard about the Nixon files. I didn't realize it was Schaefer he was talking to. Okay, I didn't remember that.
Yeah, well, Schaefer was the man. Schaefer came out and told the truth.
He said, grow your own.
He said there's nothing in this plant that warrants it being on Schedule 1 and anybody going to prison for. There's nothing about this plant that's addictive. There's nothing addictive about the plant. They made up that psychological stuff. See?
So.
Well, I could go on and on. I got so much knowledge in my head. I can go on and on.
I am going to have a hard stop at 6. Before, hopefully earlier, because I have some things I promised to do. But I'm going to go ahead and share something that hopefully is a fix, which is the Georgia Cannabis Freedom Act, which we are pushing to legislators right now. All of you can call your legislators and ask them to push this, okay? So I'm going to share that right now. Can you all see that? The Georgia Cannabis Freedom Act. Let me see if I can make it bigger. Grassroots Association, Georgia Cannabis Freedom Act. Let's see if we do that. No, let's do that. Okay. All right, here we are with the Georgia Cannabis Freedom Act. Now, I am going to put this link in the chat right now as you all start to look that beautiful thing over. Okay. I'm going to start. Can I scroll down here? Yeah. What it does, it legalizes cannabis for all adults. It empowers citizens. It creates jobs and revenue. It beats the illicit market. We've got a lot in here. I'm going to let you all look it up. We already know that 66% of Georgians back legalization or decriminalizations. The Democrats, 80%, I believe, voted to do that. That was on our ballot. So yeah, so you can download it yourself. And how can you support the movement besides contacting your legislators? And I'm going to give you a link where you can do that as well. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. So this is my Georgia cannabis bill tracker, because though it makes me a little bit sick to my stomach, the baby step is to get these medical cannabis bills passed because they allow flower. So it's better than nothing, supposedly. Now, if you scroll down, you'll see find your legislator here. Okay. Did I just put that in the comments? Yes. So you can go there and click on that find your legislator here. Find your legislators, call them, email them, go down there, talk to them, say this is essential for your life. Tell them about Raymond Schaefer. Is that his name? Raymond Schaefer? And
yes,
yeah.
Raymond P. Schaefer.
Okay. And so tell them that, you know, if they want to check out that Georgia Cannabis Act, you've got the link. You can send it to them. Now, if you can donate $20 to me today, and here's that link for that as well, then I will put a logo of your business in a video showing that you support the Georgia Cannabis Freedom Act. I'm going to put that video together because I think it's very important that we see what local businesses support the Georgia Cannabis Freedom Act. Because if we have that all in one place, then you'll know, okay, I'll shop at this place because they support my freedom. Or you'll say, I won't shop at that place because they don't support my freedom. So you have
regular Georgians out there,
you have that choice.
If your elected representative runs unopposed every election, meaning they the only name on there, you ain't gotta waste your time asking them to do shit because they ain't gonna do it. If they're never primary, they don't give a damn what you say. I'm keeping it real. You know the ones I'm talking about. Every year, that same asshole, when it's time to vote, is in the box all by their damn self.
But
ain't nobody running against them. Why they got to do anything you say when Big Pharma is paying them big money to say no to cannabis?
Are there any platforms out there in Georgia that tell you this business supports cannabis freedom or this doesn't? I think that's a very bold statement. And even if you don't want to advertise your business, if you're willing to put your face, and I'll put a little bubble that says, I support the Georgia Cannabis Freedom Act, you know, let's put ourselves out there. I don't think we have anything to lose. I think we have everything to gain by putting that message out there to Georgia, saying, we're not scared. We're not ashamed. Okay? We know what's right.
Don't worry, Georgians. As soon as I get off this short lease, I'm going to bring it to Georgians. Not inside no Capitol building talking to people that don't want to hear. Taking it to the people.
Yeah. Now,
grassroots.
I've got 10 minutes left. So I'm just going to quickly go through what's happening at the Capitol this week. And again, I want to thank Teresa and Gip for the event this past Wednesday. It's all about the flower event that I played you one of the videos of. And you can go to my USA Hemp Revival YouTube channel. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, all those videos. Get them out there because they are sharing some knowledge. Okay, so you can go there and see some videos from the event. And now we are going to see what's going on at the Capitol this week. What is going on at the Capitol is crossover day, a couple of days after your hearing this Thursday. That is supposed
No, my hearing is on Tuesday.
Yeah, I said a couple of days after your hearing.
Oh, okay.
Thursday is crossover day. Do you know what crossover day is?
That's when the bill goes to the other chamber.
If it doesn't get to the other chamber, then it dies this year. That means it can't pass this year, supposedly. Weird rules, huh? Only 40 days. It's almost like they've created a game where you're bound to lose, like communism. Should I say that? Should I not say that? Okay, because literally, oh my God, literally, it's almost like this whole drug war is a virus, and the virus has things that come along with it that
money.
that want it to stay a virus. And so it's going to like pollute people's minds and brains when they start to want to do the right thing, and they'll say, no, don't do it. I'm a virus. I'm more important. So we're going to look at this website and find out what cannabis bills might pass this week. Okay. So you see this tab. Okay. So here I am on the website, and I am going to literally just write cannabis in the search bar. And we already know 227 has made it past the crossover. What
does 227 do?
227 expands the medical program so that it's not just end-stage cancer that's now an approved condition. It's any cancer. So anything that was once end-stage is now anything. Okay. And it also changes the definition from low THC to medical cannabis. They're changing the words. Oh, and by the way, Joseph has a comment here. Georgia ain't known for crops anymore to the world. It's music. Cannabis is all over music. That's right. Lots of seeds planted in that industry. Okay, so I know it's hard for you to read these little letters, but HB 265 was in the Ag Committee. Was it heard in the committee? I don't even think it was heard in the committee. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the House schedule and see if it's going to be read this week.
Does it bring back the flower?
No, this next bill adds more restrictions to the cannabis, to the hemp program. But there are two bills that supposedly bring back the flower. And I think it's 440 and maybe another one. We're going to look at this agricultural meeting and look at the agenda. And there is no 265, okay? So we are going to, wait, is that, okay, there we go. There's no 265. It went to another window. Can you see that? Okay, it shows the bills. It's really small, so you can't really see that very well. So now I'm going to go back to the schedule and see if they're meeting before crossover. So that was the 3rd. They are meeting. They might add it last minute. But okay. They don't have Thursday's schedule yet. So we might not have to worry about 265. Okay. Now let's see what other bill we want to look up. All right. So that was 265. Let's go back. Oops. To cannabis search. Okay, wait, we looked at 227. And if someone wants to check things for me also, that'd be cool. 342, crimes and offenses. Okay, so this is just, once again, what I think is a carrier bill, where it's literally they just change the definition from low THC oil to medical cannabis, even though they already did that with 227. So this is in regulated industries. So again, let's look at the schedule and see what's being heard in regulated industries on tomorrow. And it's not. Okay, I'll just trust me. I'm looking at the agenda. I know it's not popping up on your window. Again, there's a regulated industries later in the day. It is there. So it is being heard. If that's an opportunity to come and talk, because it is related